4 ways your faith can trigger instant answers. You are welcome back to Tim Tunes. In this video, I will focus on 4 ways your faith can trigger instant answers. Oh yes. 4 key ways your faith can trigger instant answers. One of the most powerful principles in the life of a believer is the connection between faith and prayer. Faith is the life wire of effective prayer. Jesus often responded immediately to people who displayed genuine, active faith. While not every answer to prayer is instant, there are biblical patterns that show how faith can unlock rapid divine intervention. Here are 4 key ways your faith can trigger instant answers to your prayers. Key 1. Unwavering confidence in God's ability. One of the clearest indicators of powerful faith is unshakable confidence in God's ability and character. This kind of faith doesn't question whether God can or will act. It rests in full assurance that He will do what He has promised. James 1 verse 6 says, "But let him ask in faith, with no doubting, for the one who doubts is like a wave of the sea that is driven and tossed by the wind." In the Bible, those who received instant answers to prayer were often those who approached God with bold certainty. Take the example of the Roman centurion in Matthew 8. He believed that just a word from Jesus was enough to heal his servant. His confidence in Jesus' authority bypassed the need for physical evidence, and Jesus responded immediately, healing the servant from a distance. This shows that when faith is grounded in God's reliability and not in circumstances, answers can come with remarkable speed. Faith that doesn't waver is like a spiritual magnet. It draws divine response because it mirrors the very nature of God. Steady, sure, and true. To receive instant answers from God, you must have unwavering confidence in God's ability. This is called faith. Number 2 way your faith triggers instant answers. Speak in alignment with God's Word. We must have faith during prayer, and keep demonstrating it after praying. Mark 11:23 says, "For assuredly, I say to you, whoever says to this mountain, be removed and be cast into the sea, and does not doubt in his heart, but believes that those things he says will be done, he will have whatever he says." Faith is not only what we believe in our hearts, but also what we declare with our mouths. The principle of speaking in alignment with God's Word is a powerful spiritual law. Words spoken in faith carry creative power, just as God spoke the world into existence. When our words match what God has said, especially in moments of prayer, we position ourselves for immediate breakthrough. Declaring God's promises over your situation is more than positive thinking. It is an act of spiritual agreement that sets divine things in motion. Throughout the Gospels, Jesus frequently highlighted the importance of what people said. The woman with the issue of blood said within herself, "If I may but touch his garment, I shall be made whole," and she was healed instantly. Her words reflected her faith, and her faith provoked a miracle. Speaking in alignment with God's Word is demonstration of our faith. This is a vital key to receiving instant answers to our prayers. The number 3 way your faith can trigger instant answers. Acting as though it's already done. James 2 verse 17 says, "Even so faith, if it hath not works, is dead, being alone." True faith doesn't just believe, it acts. One of the most dynamic expressions of faith is to behave as if what you have prayed for is already done. This isn't denial of reality, it's belief in a higher reality. Faith-filled action sends a message to both heaven and hell that you are taking God at His word. In John 9, Jesus told a blind man to go wash in the pool of Siloam. The man had to act on Jesus' instruction before he could see. Likewise, The lepers who were healed in Luke 17 were only cleansed as they went, not before. Their obedience to act in faith released the miracle they needed. Such faith is not passive. It is prophetic. It says, I trust God enough to move forward, without seeing everything yet. And often, that movement triggers divine speed and response. This is a vital key to receiving instant answers to your prayers. Acting as though it's already done. The number 4 way can trigger instant answers to your prayers is praying with a pure heart and forgiveness. Mark 11:25 says, and whenever you stand praying, forgive, if you have anything against anyone, so that your Father also who is in heaven may forgive you your trespasses. Faith flourishes in a clean heart. Jesus linked the power of faith-filled prayer directly to the state of our hearts, particularly our willingness to forgive. Bitterness, offense, and unforgiveness can block the flow of answered prayer, even when the right words are spoken, and faith is present. A pure heart is like fertile soil, where the seed of prayer can grow quickly and bear fruit. On the other hand, resentment and spiritual clutter act as weeds that choke the life out of faith. That's why Jesus emphasized the need to forgive before offering prayers of faith. When your heart is aligned with God's love and mercy, your faith becomes unhindered. Many breakthroughs are delayed, not because God isn't willing, but because the vessel isn't ready. A clean and forgiving heart can turn delayed answers into immediate miracles. As we conclude, faith isn't just believing that God can do something, it's living like it's already done. From bold confidence to aligned speech, active obedience, and a clean heart, each of these elements of faith creates a spiritual climate where answers to prayer can come swiftly. When these 4 components are present, you align yourself with God's will and position yourself to receive from Him without delay. Let your faith speak, move, believe, and forgive, because God is still in the business of answering prayers instantly. If you were blessed by this video, kindly hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell for more videos. God bless you.